Majority Leader John Thune has made a couple of West River stops. Dakota Territory's Blake Trolley caught up with the senator in Wall as President Trump's big, beautiful bill is now in his chamber. Dakota Territory's Blake Trolley has more.
Yeah, the leader and I spoke after he wrapped his meeting with community leaders at the Wall Community Center. The leader back in district as eyes are on President Trump's big, beautiful bill, which was sent to Thune's chamber from Congress. The senator pointing to the extension of President Trump's tax cuts from 2017 immediately when I asked where South Dakotans might feel the bill's impacts the most.
If you're a family, obviously, you would see, if Congress doesn't act, a huge tax increase next year, about a $2.6 trillion tax increase. The child tax credit would go from $2,000 today back to $1,000. The standard deduction would, which now it would be cut in half. So you'd see a very direct impact. And in fact, depending on how many kids you have, it could be a very significant impact. But, the average family that makes $80,000 a year is going to see a $1,700 tax increase if Congress doesn't act.
Now, the wide-ranging bill could undergo changes in the Senate. Thune tells me that there are elements of the bill the Senate would like to enhance, as Thune puts it.
One of which would be to make some of these tax provisions permanent. I talked about a growing economy. There are certain policies that generate growth in the economy, and that ultimately is what you want. That's a rising tide lifts all the boats. And, the best for if people are looking for health care, the best health care is a job. And a lot of times health care comes with a job, and so creating those better paying jobs that come with benefits is ultimately the goal here. But I hope that we can make some of that policy permanent. I hope we can do maybe a little bit better on the spending reduction side.
Now back to the big, beautiful bill as it is. Republicans have set a July 4th deadline on the bill. Thune describing that deadline to me today as aggressive by Senate standards. Back to you.